Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Civilization 6. We're playing as Nubia on Deity difficulty on a huge continents map, which is, yeah, it's working out pretty good so far. We've got a nice big chunk of land over here. We've been very fortunate to have deserts near all of our cities. At least one tile, look at it right there. One tile of desert near the city. It was just enough to build our pyramids and get the boost to our campus and other district production. We haven't really done much of anything with our archers, our patati archers that Nubia gets. But honestly, I'm not that, upset about it, because if you want to see some of the patati archer combat, like on a very grand scale, go watch my Nubia Gifts of the Nile scenario series. There's a ton of archers in that one, and we had a lot of fun with them, and it was a really good series. But yeah, so I'm okay with being a bit more, of a pacifist in this game, and really, keying on the pyramids and the ability to build districts quicker, some of the mining bonuses, things like that. Some of the other bonuses that the Nubia has, and we're still going to take advantage of the increased production towards ranged units and their increased XP as well, I'm sure. Just because we're trying to play pacifist doesn't mean that the other people are going to let us. So we'll still have some archers and cannons and things like that that'll be there for defense and stuff like that. So anyway, nothing else to say except let's keep on going. We're building a settler, a crossbowman, there's a district there, and a granary. And here we go. Got a couple friends, which is good. About to be able to start building some industrial zones in one more turn. There we go. Alright, what do we want to research now? We are boosted for education, and that would probably, you know what? That seems like a very logical choice. We want to go for, I think we're going to go for a science vector, so we really want to focus in on science everywhere we can. We've already got a couple campuses, pretty much all of our campuses actually now, think about it, are next to mountains, and that's going to be able to help us put some well, at least obviously have the one university next to a mountain, which actually, you know what, we already got that boost. What am I saying? I'm sitting here talking about getting a boost of a university next to a mountain. We've already got it because of the great scientists we had that we got to put down right there. But he did also give us +2 science for all of our universities, which, yes, building universities is going to be hugely important for us to do. Where do I want to put this settler? Oh, look at there. The apostles have the flag of what religion they're spreading underneath them. That's actually really cool. I like that. 5 turns on that. Still definitely want to get a couple more cities up for sure. Your troops are so strong. You're making me nervous. What? You're not that close to me, and I'm not that strong, so I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Alright, what were you going to do? I actually don't know what I was sending you over here for. I mean, you could build a pyramid, but what's the point? Oh, you know what? Farms. I think we're going to build some farms. You got one build left. It's probably as good a place as any to build a farm. Actually, that wheat would be better. Although this would get us a triangle. So you know what? Let's just do the farm here. It's going to be fine. Ah, look at there. Boost to feudalism. Great. That's actually very timely. In fact, that would be why we sent that guy over there. I had forgotten. It's been a few days. So we can still put a city here and get a bonus from a pyramid. Sure. You can come build a embassy. We can still put a city here and get a bonus from a pyramid, right? Maybe? Did I make that up? I might have made that one up. Let me see. There? There we go. Okay, so yeah, we can still put a pyramid there. So we still have a couple more spots that might be halfway decent. I mean, technically we could squeeze a city in here, but what's the point? There's not really anything great there. City down here might be okay, just to be able to pick up some whales. I mean, that's literally all that city would probably be good for. Is there any more desert over here? I don't think so. There's desert right there. So, I mean, in theory, we could put a city over here, but I don't know if that would be very valuable. So, I don't know. We're running out of places that we can put them to take advantage of the desert. Now, we don't have to just do the ones at the desert because we still get a 20% boost to districts, even if it doesn't have the pyramids next to the city center. So, it's great to get as many of those as we can, but we may start expanding some cities in places that doesn't give us that boost at some point. So it's gonna be fine. Oh, friendship expired. Germany, let's be buds. Come on. Really? Was that because you want it on your terms? It's usually how that works out. What about you, John Curtin? You seem relatively happy with us right now. I'm actually fairly happy. How happy is Germany comparatively? Just because I want to see before I actually click any buttons. About the same. So I'm expecting us to not do anything. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, that's fine. Again, as comparison, what are you at? Oh, we're way up there with you. All right, cool. Good to know. As I said, he wants it on his terms, which is a little silly, but whatever, dude. We'll take it. Mont Saint Michel. All right, choose production. Finish your granary. Your housing is going to be pretty solid right now. I would expect your campus, if these are all 26 turns, your campus should be able to come up pretty quickly. So it might be a good idea to go ahead and finish that off, actually, come to think of it. Walls would be good, but you're fairly safe other than the barbarians and things, which we don't have any at the moment. Monument would be good. But now, let's just finish this. Let's finish this campus. Let's get this done. 21 turns. That's really good, actually. I like that. Considering we're on epic speed, 21 turns is not too bad at all. What? Why are you denouncing me? Seriously. You're not going to tell me why you're denouncing me? Fine. Just because you can. Alright, settler in 1 turn. Where are we going to send you? Maybe this one up here?
Came the growth of iron armor, until at last, with the advance of feudalism,
so this will get us the production towards medieval and Renaissance era melee and ranged units, which is awesome, and serfdom. Very, very good. In fact, we just built another settler. Do we want another one before we swap out of this? I don't know. Let's not go too crazy with the cities. I think one more now. We may do another one later, but I think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and lock in some serfdom. Let's get some builders back out with extra charges. I think that's going to be great. Alright, what are we going for next? None of these have boosts. Ouch. 8 land combat military units in your combat units in your military. That one's doable. 4 trade routes is sort of doable. Kill unit with a quadrime, probably not going to happen. It's not the most amazing one to go after, especially since it's a leaf tech. Or leaf civic, I should say. But it does get us an envoy. And it kind of buys us some time to kind of maybe get some of these other boosts. So in a way, it's not wasted time. If we can get one of these other boosts, then it works out in the long run. So you know what? Let's get Navy tradition out of the way. Get an envoy. Envoys are pretty strong. And that'll give us some time to kind of, like I said, focus on one of these other things. 4 trade routes. Might be a little hard. 8 land units. Probably a good idea to go for that. See, we got 1, 2. We're about to have a second one. 3, 4. We only have 4, really? I think we have a scout somewhere, don't we? 5. Okay, so we need 3 more units. Probably a good idea to build them anyway, just to make sure that we're safe and protected. Housing is pretty good here. We do need the builders and the land units, like I just mentioned. So how about we start with a builder, and then right after that we'll probably do another, like a crossbowman or something. So where do I want you to go? Down here seems fairly solid. You'll be able to get the copper, which is a bonus resource for you. You technically be within range of the fish. Oh, this one right here is no longer good. Is that one? No, it's this one over here. That's the floodplains. So once we, actually at this point in time, this is our last one that has a desert next to it, I believe. Yeah, none of these are deserts or anything like that. I mean, I think there's some desert over here somewhere, but it's not really relevant to what we're doing right now. We're not going to go that far away. In fact, that right there. Look, there's some desert right there. But again, we're not going that far away. So you know what? Let's go for this one. It's the last good tile that has the desert next to it, and then we can clean up some of the other ones later, since we won't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, I wonder if there's desert over here. I don't see any. What about floodplains? Any of these floodplains? Probably not. There might be some more stuff that we can see at some point once our scouts and stuff get over there. We shall see. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and come down here. Go ahead and delete that. That's going to be fine. And you go ahead and go down there. Warrior, go ahead and follow him. Or track ahead, whichever. And next turn. How are we looking on another great person? We're second for great merchant, so getting a couple more districts for that would probably be pretty solid. None of the other ones looks like we're even close. Actually, we're second still on great scientist, which is pretty good, considering we've already gotten one. All right, so you can go away because you are not possible as a location.
It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it.
All right, so you were going to Granada just to be able to get us a trade depot or trade spot. Anything else we can build that would get us like a follow through? I don't see any. No. We can go to Granada. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, you go away. I don't know why I'm trying to look around with you right in the middle of my screen. All right, we can go to Granada, to Bremen, up to Amsterdam. So if we get one in Bremen, that would get us even another boost because it would go through Toronto, Granada, Bremen, Amsterdam. That should be pretty good. So let's go to Bremen. It's only worth 7 gold now because it doesn't have a trade route, but it is getting 2 trade routes along the way. So I think I'm going to go okay with that. Alrighty, good sir. What do you want to do now? I'm not sure. I mean, there's a leaf tech there with the military tactics. Sorry about that. Had to cough for a second. Go for the knight. We need an aqueduct there, which honestly we should get an aqueduct at some point anyway. Have a government with 6 slots. That's doable. Start with stirrups. We may jump up here to astronomy and then circle back to some of these other ones once we get some of the districts and other things out of the way. Sometime I actually want to try for, I don't even know if this is possible. I really don't know if it's possible. I kind of want to try for a no wonder culture victory. And the reason I say this is because getting wonders on Deity is so stressful to some degree. I mean, the best way to get them is through combat. And so kind of going for one where I just don't build a single wonder. I'm trying to decide if I would like limit it to being able to, if you want to be friends now because it's on your terms, like being able to capture them as well. But I don't know, just kind of not having a single wonder and winning a culture victory. It'd be pretty incredible if we pulled that off, which I don't know if that's even possible. Just may not be enough, tourism out there without the wonders. So it's an honor to meet you, Arabia. We've played as Arabia before. It's actually the first Let's Play series I did. So yeah, lots. We've come a long way since then. Oh, I'm sitting there staring at them like, why is this not going? Because I didn't hit the next turn button. Oh, goodness. Toronto, we want to be friends with you for sure. Okay, you're good. There's our crossbowman. You can just go ahead and go on alert for now. Builder. What do I want you to do? Really? We're getting Dancing Matilda? But we're not Australia. Why are we getting Dancing Matilda? I think that's Dancing Matilda, right? I could be wrong. I could be way off. So we got a mine there. We got a mine there. I'm surprised we haven't actually grown out to this copper yet. I don't think I want to put a farm here because I think that might be my industrial zone. Sorry about that. I had to mute my mic again for a second. Then I try to drag the mouse and it rotates the camera. We got the truffles. We could chop the forest over here. Truthfully, we could chop this forest right here, and actually that's not a bad idea to be able to stick a mine down. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Move over there, chop that, which means we can go ahead and build something with this town and get it finished pretty quickly. Oh, you're good right where you're at, good sir. I do want to get the military units, but rushing out a university does seem like a pretty solid idea. So let's do that. Chop the forest. I think that's a good combo. And then we go right back to military units. You could benefit from builder. You could benefit from an industrial zone because we don't have one of those yet. A harbor. Actually, a harbor would be really good. I like it. Let's do the harbor. I think that's going to be fine. Got a good place for it, and it's going to get us another trade route. Getting those 4 trade route would help us get a little bit of a science boost as well. Or culture boost, whichever one. I can't remember now. Who's new? Oh, it's the warrior. Okay. I was like, what's going on? This is the best place, right? Let's go back to the warrior for a second so I can like see the map. I mean, there's a couple places up this way. Actually, are those better? Like right here? Is that any better? Does get us a couple floodplains, which are pretty good for food. A lot more desert, though. Could still put the pyramid like right next to us. Still have a couple decent places for some campuses, like actually right where we're going to put the city. Would be a pretty good spot for a campus. 1, 2, 3. Still get the copper. Still gets the wheat. Still gets the sheep. It's close enough to the coast to put a harbor out if I absolutely wanted one. I kind of think I like that better. So you're going to go there. And you're going to go there as well. So I think that will work out just fine. Yep, we're going to go ahead and chop this to rush some of that university. Yeah, it took about 4 turns off. It's not too bad. Actually putting the mine down will speed it up a little bit more maybe if we can work that as well. Oh, Scythia, we are no longer friends. No, it didn't look like it changed it much at all, so that's okay. But we'll finish it within 7 turns, which is gonna be perfectly fine. There's actually gonna be a trade route there from that guy, and a trade route from there, so that'll be our 4. Yeah, that'll work out just fine. All right, settler. I think I like you right where you're at. Warrior, you can go ahead and go on alert. Perfectly fine. Choose production. I do want to grow my borders as quickly as possible, fill in some of this gap and stuff like that. So probably a good idea, although going and logging in a district would not be the worst idea either. Now, let's go ahead and start with the let's go ahead and start with the monument. Let's get that going. And then we'll get a worker over here to build a pyramid. And that way we can get the districts going pretty quickly after that. You want my stuff for 5 gold per turn, plus 10 gold, and open borders. Don't think I like that. I think I'm going to get a better deal from somebody else. Sorry, dude. Still friends? Actually, we're not friends at all. Sure, you can have an embassy in our capital. I'm okay with that. Mr. Curtin. Alright, so you have 3 builds left. We do want to save 1 for the pyramid over here. We could farm this stuff up. We could also consume one of these wheat just to kind of push the population of one of these cities a little bit higher. Get us a 10 pop city somewhere. Or at least closer to having one. Got a farming triangle there. You got a lot more places that you can farm. I'm actually really tempted to pop this wheat right here. Because I don't know, that we're going to link a bunch of farms next to it, honestly. So let's just do that. Let's pop that wheat. Get a little bit more pop in the city. I think that's going to be just fine. So you just finished your commercial hub. Let's go ahead and knock out a trader. And then we'll figure out what we would do after that. Oh no, my scout. Bye, Scout. Run away. Wow, they got a battering ram. Oh, I am sorry, Japan. Oh, and Japan is actually about to lose their capital. What? Crazy talk. Alright, go ahead and consume this. 145 food. Gets up to a little bit, maybe a quarter of the way through 9. Still got a long ways to go before we get 10, though. Do we want to change anything about, like, focus food for a bit just to knock out that 10? Does not look like it would change one bit. Well, that's fine. We'll get there. Oh, it's because of the housing. You know what? I was gonna say, is there anything I can buy? Nope. We could potentially pop down an aqueduct. That might be what we use this tile for, after all. We'll see. That might work out. Really, you guys don't want to be friends with me again? Alright, seriously, run away. What do I want to do with you now? Still want the pyramid. You know, let's just go ahead and do that. Knock that out, get it out of the way so we don't, like, forget to do it or anything like that. And then maybe we use you down here, like, put a mine or something like that. For now, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Yeah, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.